Okay, and here we are, room 343, 15343. And we'll walk in, we'll head back to the balcony first and work our way back. However, just a reminder, put your card in here for the lights to work. If you have an old AARP card, that works in there, AAA card. The bottom line is card needs to be in there for lights to work. The first time I sailed on a ship that had that, I did not know that. And so it took hours for me to figure out why the lights weren't working. I asked the steward. That's what you had to do. So did not know that. All right, so we're gonna make our way back to the balcony. And this is considered an extended balcony. Gonna open the latch. As you can see, it's a pretty good sized balcony as far as balcony rooms go. Plenty of room. I have my shoes drying out here. And here is the view from here. This is where we are. That pull down there is part of the Havana suites. Here's this side, can't see much. An advantage to this balcony is that there's no one above you. Very private. This is not a balcony where someone can look in. And if you look out, there's not really very many balconies that you can get into. All right, so making our way back into the room. One thing to note is that the rooms are smaller than other ships. They are a lot more narrow. I don't know how much more narrow, but they are more narrow. And so we're going to go over here for a second and some really cool features. For one, right here beside the bed, there's a little night light here. But also on both sides, you've got your USB ports for charging your phones or whatever. That's on both sides of the bed. You also have light switches right here that turn on the lights. And so if you and your significant other are getting rather amorous, watch it. Your head may be giving you a light show. So there's that. So, and here's where we presently are. So moving around, of course, you've got your couch, nice painting. You got the mirror. You got your shelves that are here. You got this container here, which opens up and is empty, so you can put stuff in there if you so want. There is a refrigerator right here, and there are no laundromats in here, and so you have to send your clothes out in this bag that's here. And then the prices are on here. And so, for example, I think a pair of shorts is $2. And so you list it out what you want. So moving this direction, here are the closets. And turn on some lights. And I'm an overpacker. And but here you go. The different shelves, different places to hand. There is a shelf that you can pull down right here. And then over here is, of course, more closet space. It's kind of small, so it's hard to get at your safe. Some baskets, a pull-out thing that'd be really good for shoes. And now my suitcase is it's a check bag, and I think it's a 28-inch, and it does not fit into the closet very well. You have to push it in there, and so just be aware of that. There are other places you could stick it where it's out of the way here, or elsewhere. And so here is all of that, do a quick look around, and we'll get to the bathroom. There's the little tail. These here are the codes that you can scan, and I'm sure hopefully by now somebody's put some instructions on how to do that. I figured it out, so you know, anybody probably could. All right, so this is the bathroom. The first thing to note is that the bathrooms are significantly smaller than previous ships. And so here we go. We've got your toilet, and for those who have sailed before, got probably music to your ears. And if you have not sailed before, just be ready. It sounds like it's going to suck you in. And of course, got a couple of shelves, got the poo-pourri. You can't leave home without that. You guys got your shelves. Now, something important to note here is this is an outlet up in the corner here. And but that outlet is tied to the switch outside. And so if you turn that off, you have a night light that stays on. You cannot control that. And but if you turn the light off, then that outlet goes off. I did not know that. And I was trying to charge my brand new electric razor, and after 2 days it didn't charge. Couldn't figure the thing out, and thought I was gonna have to return it, but found out that was connected. All right, so here is the shower, and so it's not the plastic curtains anymore. It's a door, so that's really nice. And just real quick, you have on this side turns the water off and on. This side is the heat. There's a precaution against scalding. I never even came close to be scalding. And then here's an adjustment for the shower. You press that and the shower can go up and down to wherever you want it. And then of course you got your sink, and the sink can get very hot. The water there does get hot. There is the towels right here. And just, you know, if you're a guy, just be careful when you get out of the shower. You're here at the sink. Well, you know, your manhood kind of rubs on those things, and so just be respectful of that, and put a towel around you or something like that, and so that is the bathroom, and then of course then back out, and so there you go. Thank you. And here are the outlets and USB ports. Now, as far as how much movement that the room has, especially being up on level 15. And so here, let's take a look at the speed and wind. And so what we're going to do is turn on the TV, and gonna hit watch and listen. Then you have TV. Gonna hit the arrow key over, and then gonna hit the arrow key up and up. So that map symbol, gonna hit OK. And then there we are. So right now our speed is 14.7 knots with a 39 km an hour wind hitting from the side of the boat. And if you look outside, the oceans are relatively calm, not much happening. And so go over here. Here is some water, and you can see that it is rather smooth. It's not moving at all. Now on the trip back, on the trip down to Cozumel, we were behind schedule, and the winds were a lot stronger, and the seas are rough. And so that glass right here would be sloshing around a little bit more on the way down. But at the moment, on the way back, very smooth sailing. The room's not moving at all.